Hello and welcome to our YouTube channel, RV Tips from Jan. Today's topic, the differences between automobile insurance and recreational vehicle insurance. There's a lot of great videos on YouTube on this subject. Today though, we're going to focus on 10 points that we hope will be helpful to you in making your decision concerning recreational vehicle insurance. Let's start with the don'ts. Number one on our don't list is we recommend that you don't buy RV insurance online. It's just simply too complicated of a topic. The liability limits for RV insurance are typically significantly higher than for automobile insurance. And also don't try to shoehorn your RV insurance into your automobile insurance policy. You'll find that if you do that, you're going to have significant gaps in your RV insurance coverage. Number two, don't assume that your homeowner's insurance will cover the contents of your RV if you have an accident. This is likely not the case. This is a subject that you should explore as you're making your decisions concerning your insurance coverage, especially if you're a full-time RVer, because the contents in your RV can have significant value. Number three, don't overload your RV. If you do and the insurance company determines that as a result of an accident investigation, they will deny your claim. You will then be responsible for all the costs for repairs or replacement, not only to your equipment, but also to anyone else's equipment that's been damaged. And you'll be liable for any injuries. For full-time RVers, this can be a significant challenge. You're carrying a lot of different things in your unit. Make sure that you are not overweight in your RV or in your tow vehicle. Number four, don't assume that if you're in an accident with someone who doesn't have coverage and it's their fault, that your RV insurance is going to cover your replacement costs. This is something that you need to explore when you are buying the policy. This can be something that's easy to overlook and allows the insurance company to have a loophole for getting out of a claim. And then lastly, under our don't list, don't assume that your insurance provides you with full replacement coverage. This is especially true if you have financed your RV. If you're in a catastrophic accident where the RV is completely lost, you may find that you are underwater due to the financing that you have through the bank. This is something you need to be careful to investigate when you're looking at your RV insurance policy. You want to have enough protection to pay off the loan and to replace your recreational vehicle. So let's go through the do's. And this is an important list. We have 5 of those for you. Do work through a reputable insurance agent, one that is experienced in RV insurance coverage. They can detail for you the type of coverage that's available, including replacement coverage, so that you won't have any surprises if you have an accident. Number 2, make sure that you have coverage in the off-season. Sometimes our policies are written so that they are seasonal, but you want to make sure that even while you're storing your RV, if there's a break-in, theft, hail damage, wind damage, that you have coverage. Again, working through a reputable insurance agent can help you address these issues. Number 3, do make sure that your hitch is fully approved for both your RV as well as for your tow vehicle. This is absolutely critical, and a lot of weekend RVers tend to cut corners in this area. If you're one of those and you get into an accident, the insurance company, when they're doing their investigation, may determine that your hitch is inadequate for the load. If that's the case, they are going to deny your claim. Don't get caught with this loophole. Number 4, make sure that all of your loads are within the capacity limits of both your RV as well as your tow vehicle. This includes the towing capacity as well as the load capacity. Rarely are we outside the specs of towing capacity, but it's easy to be outside the specs of the load capacity for the tow vehicle. The load capacity is calculated by the weight of the passengers, the cargo, and the hitch weight. Don't exceed that. If you do, during the accident investigation, the insurance company may determine that you were over the allowed capacity restrictions and may deny your claim. And then lastly, and this is one that can also sort of catch us, it's another loophole that the insurance company could use. If you're working out of your RV, if you're using your RV in any way to generate income, either through videos on YouTube or in some other means, the insurance company may determine that you should have a commercial insurance policy. If you do not, that could void a claim over a traditional RV insurance coverage. Again, working through a reputable insurance agent can help you to address and answer that question. Make sure that you fully explore this so that if you have an accident, you have adequate coverage. Well, I hope these tips have helped. If they have, please check that subscription button. Thank you for watching, but most importantly, please continue to be safe and stay well. Thanks again.